Here at Broadland Consultants, we know that mortgages can be a minefield, let alone buy-to-let mortgages. There's so many legislations out there. Where do you even begin? It can feel intimidating before you've even got started, but don't worry. We are specialists and we are here to guide you through the process.
I suppose there's a perception of buy-to-let property and investing in buy-to-let being quite complicated, and to a degree that is true. There's a lot of choice when it comes to mortgage lenders now. In the UK in 2019, we've got pretty much the biggest choice of buy-to-let lenders at the moment. It's quite a minefield in terms of navigating around those deals and actually establishing which lenders will be able to help you. What Broadland Consultants can do is we can actually then review the market for you, individually look at those lenders for you and see if they can actually assist with the buy-to-let borrowing. A number of the team here at Broadland are also landlords themselves as well, so are quite used to dealing with property, renting out properties, so they can talk to you from both sides of the fence in terms of giving you advice on the mortgage. You can actually come to our offices and meet us here. We'll go through the whole process of looking at your circumstances and then reviewing the mortgage market and the buy-to-let deals available for you. If it's more convenient, we also offer a model where we can come and visit you at home or at your offices, potentially at a lunchtime or an evening appointment, just to review what you're looking to do, and then in terms of looking at the mortgage and buy-to-let choices for you. The paperwork for buy-to-let can be quite complicated because the lenders do want to know, in some cases, things like a business plan and what your plans are for purchasing the property, and that can be quite daunting if you haven't completed one of those before. But at Broadland, we can help you with all of that, complete the lender's paperwork. We'll actually talk to the lender's underwriter before making the application and literally manage the whole application through to the point that it's actually approved for you. Because we actually offer advice across the whole market, not just with mortgages, buy-to-let, we also offer guidance on pensions and investments. We can actually go through the merits of both options with you, or a combination of both. I think often there's a perception of people that buy-to-let and buying a single buy-to-let property is someone's potentially retirement arranged and sorted out, but you need to be really careful and make sure that the property that you're investing in is going to deliver the yield that you expect, potentially capital growth as well, and really talk to someone that actually understands that market and then makes a comparison for you with other investment solutions such as pensions and investments as well. There was a time, certainly if you look back in sort of the heady days of 2001 to around 2005, where the housing market was rising very quickly in the UK. Property prices, you could almost purchase a property and within an 8 to 10 month period of time, just from sitting on the property and potentially doing some very basic decoration and work to the property, made a small profit on doing that. The market's now really changed in the UK in that firstly you need a much larger deposit to be able to purchase a buy-to-let property. Typically the minimum is 25%, but in some areas you do actually need a larger deposit because generally it's based on the rent of the property as to how much you can borrow. Additional costs as well, there's been some changes in stamp duty that means that over 10 years ago if you're purchasing a buy-to-let property you only paid the normal rate of stamp duty, whereas now there's an additional 3% that actually increases the cost of acquiring the property. So you need to be very careful if you're looking to make sort of a quick or trying to make a quick profit on a property with turning it around and actually look at the true cost in terms of extra stamp duty costs, renovation costs, legal fees and fees to actually sell the property at the end of the process. Generally people now buying buy-to-let are probably looking at a more long-term proposition, so they're looking at really what type of income could this property generate me and what is that income likely to increase to in the future as a cost of living and so forth increases and rents increase potentially. And also understanding the areas that people are purchasing in as well, that if you're not just looking for income, it's understanding what potential capital growth could be available from that property as well.